Okay, here we are in chapter 3, the book of Genesis. I want you to have your attention there on line number 4. There's the serpent. And I want you to notice that it takes place just a little after the start of the garden narrative, okay, which would be into the world age just a little bit. So this is a new age, and then here's the serpent, once again, at the dawn. And then we have what we already know, or some of us do, but here in the end, which is the end of the age, I want you to see that there's the serpent again. All right, this is chapter 20, book of Revelation. We're going to be looking at line 2, and I want you to see that the serpent symbolism is in perfect place, okay, because the serpent is a symbol, and it means much. And I'm going to tell you what this symbol literally means. But yes, there is a personal identity to that serpent character in the garden also. But yet this has been symboled astronomically into this calendrical system. And you'll see this without a doubt. And it's going to connect us back to Revelation with the releasal of these angels out of the Euphrates River with that timing event. So it's important to understand here, for one thing, we have this being termed even as an age, okay? And this is the end of an age. Now what we're saying is that we're going to time up these two ages together very closely. So we're talking about the same world age, which is beginning with the serpent that we saw in Genesis, which literally means the beginning. And then we see here at the end, the serpent again. And that's at the destruction phase, or the judgment at the end of an age. Okay? Now, what we need to see now is that this is amazing. We see the exact same confirmation of what we're going to have within the world age understanding, is that it's cyclic, and that at the end of the age, the serpent brings destruction. And then he is going to be sealed up for a short period of time, and then he's going to be released to cause that very same destruction at the beginning of the dawn of another new age. So we're going to see right here that that's exactly what it's saying. And cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed a little season. Now, remember about our world age cycle understanding, that it's cyclic, that it's a repeating cycle of calendrical time. And that's going to help us understand how we can time this up to the Mayan calendar, and then give the validity for this Hebrew 70 generations as having the very same symbolic identity as a world age. Okay? So I hope that you can see this here. We've got the kingdom age and all of this going on. Now I'd like to share for you, for anybody that thinks this 1,000-year kingdom age is going to be for the believers in Christ, you are mistaken. This 1,000-year kingdom age is for the false nation witnesses, the house of material Israel, which is represented by the unicorn. Okay? And I'd like you to go to Isaiah chapter 34, and at the same time I'd like you to research the crest of the United Kingdom. And then I'd like you to research that in the reign of King Rehoboam, that the 12 tribes split, and that the southern kingdom took the symbol of the lion, and that the northern kingdom, which would be Israel, the rest of Israel, which would be separated from Judah and Benjamin, which would have been the southern tribes, the northern tribes are the rest of Israel. And they took the symbolism for the unicorn. Now look at the United Kingdom, their crest, and you're going to see the lion and the unicorn. And then you're going to begin to understand the mystery of these missing 10 tribes, and how all of this relates to these nation witnesses, these false nation witnesses that you see waving these olive branches around. And then you're going to understand, if you research the book of Romans, what these olive branches are that have been torn off from the tree because they are non-believing and they have no faith. They represent the false witnesses. So all this will tie up if you do the research. I'll be back.